Welcome back to Nick Lenz's Comic Corner Classics Less Known Classic. This is episode number 1047, Doubleshot 941. I got two Batman trades. First up, it is Batman Arkham, Ra's al Ghul. Yeah, this book contains some of the best of the Batman vs. Ra's al Ghul stories. And these from these following issues: Batman 232 and 233 244, Batman Annual 26, Batman and Robin Volume 2 23.3, which is his basically one-shot issue, DC Special Series number 19, Brave and Bold 159, Detective Comics 750, and Nightwing 152, which is the final issue of the first volume, actually second to last issue of the first volume with Nightwing. Now here's the neat thing about these stories. The first three are written by the first, let's say almost all the stories, like the first like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stories in here, all written by Denny O'Neil. And here's the thing, the artwork, the first three, are done by the awesome Neil Adams, who's a freaking collaborator of Denny O'Neil. The DC Special Stories series issue is drawn by Michael Golden. Met this guy, really awesome guy. 159, done by the late Jim Aparo. Detective Comics 150, Dependence, which is done by Greg Rucka and Sean Manberg. Yeah, this is actually sort of part of the Evolution storyline, which was revealed that Ra's was responsible for spreading the virus in the storyline. Not what happened to Contagion, but yeah. Resurrection Scuffle, written by Peter Mulligan, artwork by David Lopez. Yeah, a backstory for Ra's. Yes, it's kind of a modern retelling. It's like a retelling of his origin story. But having Peter Mulligan was kind of odd. Yes. The cover art for the issue, and of course Nightwing issue, is done by Brian Felice. He also has the cover for this particular trade. The Batman Robin 23.3 is written by James Tan IV and art by James Hahn. And the profile, which is in here from Who's Who in DC Universe number 13, is texted by Mark Waid. The artwork is done by Brian Felice and Anthony Toulon. Yeah. Batman 232, the first appearance of Ra's and Ubu, his bodyguard. Also, the story issues to reveal that Talia, who was seen in a previous story, is in fact Raz's daughter. Yep. It's a good, fun little story for what it is. And 243, 240 is kind of a mild follow-up to it. And it's just a quick little two-parter with him this, of course, is in the 70s, where he's basically teaming with a known skier, and they defeat one of Raz's plots. And I can appreciate the guy who was with Batman in this story. He says, I mean, I can fight him, I'm good at machines, so you're not going any place. Which Raz actually respects him for not fighting him, because even he can tell this guy can he can wipe the floor with him. And no, it's nothing to do with the guy being black. He's just basically good with tools. Yeah. What about the Batman Robin 23.3? That is sort of New 52, kind of partial retelling of his origin story, plus it's the Secret Service suit villain trying to recruit him to join the group, which he politely declines. Yeah, one of two Batman one-shot books where it features a group where a character is being recruited into the League of Assassins and they turn him down. In the case of Ra's, he actually kills the messenger. Nightwing, taking place like right after Death of Batman. It's a face-to-view one-shot, and they just basically Nightwing versus Ra's. Great little story that is. Brave and Bold 59, basically Batman needs a cure for a virus, and he needs Raz's help for some reason. That's the simple gist of it. Yeah, all the stories in here are really good. I'm going to give this book a 9.5 out of 10. Great stuff in here. Next up is a mini-series done by a writer who, believe it or not, this is actually one of the very few things he's ever done for Batman. This is Batman Europa, written by Matteo Casale and Brian Azzarello. Yes, Brian Azzarello. This series has got several different artists on it. It's got Giuseppe Kamikali, Jim Lee, Diego Latorre, and Gordon Peele, who's also the inker for this book. Now, the thing with Brian Azzarello, he hasn't done that much stuff related to Batman. He did The Broken City. He did the Joker one-shot. He did, pretty back in here, Dark Knight 3, The Master Race. This series. And that's I think he also did Death by Design, but that's all he did for Batman. For a high profile writer, he has done very little for Batman. I mean, it is something that he's like that. I mean, heck, his artist has done a lot more than he does. All he did was simply put like a couple Batman one shots and an actual ongoing series. As well as also, he's mainly known for his 100 Bullets series. That's what he's known for. I read a little bit of the series, actually pretty damn good. But yeah, that's when it comes to Brian Azzarello and his time with Batman. A writer who's done very little. You want to think of another writer who's done very little Batman? Brian K. Vaughan only wrote 2 issues of the comics, and that's it. Yeah, his entire Batman type era is collected in one book. Yeah, very short thing for him. But what about this particular series, Europa? Batman and the Joker are affected with a virus, and they have to go across Europe. Aside from Batman and Joker, the only familiar faces in this entire series are Killer Croc and Bane. Oh yeah, even Alfred's in here as well. And excuse me, they go from Gotham City to Paris, to Prague, to Berlin. Great stuff in here, and it's just overall really good miniseries. And the artwork in here is so damn good. As for when the series takes place, it could be during Batman's early years, per se, but they don't say exactly where. Okay, so Gotham, Berlin, Prague, and Rome. Yeah. Now here's the thing. When this story takes place, I have no idea. It could be an Elseworld story for all I know, but yeah. But they don't say when this takes place. If this takes place in the current continuity, if that's the case, why is Batman wearing his black underwear? Because when the series came out, he was not wearing his black underwear. Nope, he was not wearing it at all. Yep, this series came out roughly 3 years ago. Well, it was concluded 3 years ago, but it started 4 years ago. Yeah, during a period of time when Batman was basically being gone. So DC must have thought, okay, let's just do a Batman story featuring Bruce Wayne Batman, and it had nothing to do with the current continuity. Because what happened here, not even reference any other book at all. It's a self-contained miniseries. But this miniseries overall is really good. This book a 9 out of 10. Really good. Very fun series to read. Seems that though, as a role, just probably brought on just for big starting value. The writer, apparently, if you read this book, it seems though he's a big Batman fan. That's what it seems like to me. Yeah. But not much else to say about these two trades. But yeah, so that's it for particular review. I just decided before I started recording this video, I was going to do a comic book history on a particular group of people I was going to do trade on. I decided to postpone it to tomorrow because, well, it's getting kind of late. I still want to do 2 more videos. Next review, Fairy Tale. And then their comic corner, okay? Produce the next review. Bye.